The folks at Dodge have capitalized on their recent association with Fiat and put together this. If you're after a compact sedan with above-average sportiness, feature content, styling, and attention to detail, and fantastic road manners since it's actually a proven Italian platform under the skin, they're hoping you'll have a Dart. This particular high-value Dart SXT Rallye model gets the good stuff: alloy wheels and fog lamps and dual exhausts, which convey a sporty and street-smart look, while the unique lights, fascias, and body lines give it a distinctiveness so you won't lose it in the Walmart parking lot. And though it's a compact sedan, Dart is on the big side. Test drivers should find room for 4 adults on board with little issue, and the trunk is relatively deep and generous too. Up front, you'll notice one of the Dart's biggest strengths, its interior. There's sculpting and depth and contrast striped seats, not to mention decent at-hand storage, soft-touch materials for that upscale feel, gorgeous instruments, and automatic lights for when it's dark. There's remote start, a potent 500-watt Alpine stereo to blast your tunes out of the sunroof, and the best navigation and infotainment system in the segment bolted to the center of the dash. Not only bright and colorful and easy to work, it also reacts quickly and precisely to your inputs rather than lagging like a Commodore 64 trying to play Doom 3D. It all lights up beautifully at night too, so day or night Dart drivers should be happily enjoying a cabin with many must-have features, nice touches, great looks, and a delightful bit of high-quality design work. This blows the pants clean off of numerous competing models, with interiors lined almost exclusively in crispy gray plastic made of melted-down yogurt containers. And all of that at this tester's under $25K price tag, which you can draw up to just over $23 if you skip the $1,400 automatic and shift your own gears with a 6-speed stick. Which you should because of this, the multi-air Tiger Shark. That's the coolest sounding engine name I've ever heard, and the 2.4-liter 184 horsepower unit is pretty interesting. Output per liter isn't mind-blowing, but Fiat's celebrated multi-air technology means it's all about how that power is delivered. Multi-air transmits the action of the camshaft to the valves via oil pressure rather than a mechanical mechanism. Routing that oil through a solenoid to control when and how much of its pressure is applied to the valves, engineers get unparalleled control over valve timing and lift, along with how the engine breathes in real time. And that means you get instant on-demand torque when you put your boot down, and the promise of more efficient cruising when you don't. Multi-air is high-tech stuff, which the Dart has in masses.
So much like me, the Dart is very much up on the latest in high-tech, and in fact, it's so high-tech it's got 2 features that don't even exist yet because they're not in my phone. One of them is called a Bluetooth. That lets your phone link wirelessly with the stereo system to make hands-free, distraction-free phone calls. The other one, a little harder to digest, but there's something coming called a text message where you'll somehow use these 16 buttons to enter a sentence and send it to one of your friends. And when you get one of those text messages on your phone, the Dart will be able to read it out loud to you.
Other notes: the 6-speed automatic is smooth as silk when changing gears, working with the engine's growly sound effects and on-demand power for a refined sportiness when you honk on it. Ride quality is really very good, thank the European chassis underneath. The suspension never gets overwhelmed or noisy, even on the roughest roads. It's quiet on board too, and even the steering has a nice, heavy, communicative feel as well. And to go with that high-quality ride, you also get a good, solid, dense, and robust feel throughout much of the cabin. Nothing much in here feels cheap or flimsy. Complaints: well, the wiper stock is on the end of the turn signal lever, which is confusing and awkward, and there's no handle to help you close the trunk, which sucks unless you like touching salt and dirt in the winter. The gist: shoppers in this market segment have lots of options. Though Civic and Corolla will sell better because of their established names and reputation, Dodge Dart should appeal well to a shopper with a heavier focus on feature content, styling, ride manners, and overall sporty bang for the buck. It amounts to a good value on a car with few weaknesses and many strengths. Thanks for watching.